will see in liberating strife.
All right, welcome back to the show, folks. I hope we're getting your Memorial Day weekend off on the right foot. I think we're fixing to get ours off on the right foot here. I hope, anyway. We're remembering the fallen, and we encourage you to do the same. And in particular right now, because we are up against a formidable foe. And even amongst the Republicans, Scott Walker came out and he said that he would conduct preemptive strikes to prevent certain future attacks on American soil. What does that mean, though? That's not what we need. We need somebody who's going to take the fight to the enemy on their turf.
Right.
And that's kind of what he's saying, but he's not saying it. We need some strong leadership here, don't we, Ken?
We do. We need somebody that's actually going to say what they mean and do what they say, and someone that will back up what they say with the proper military might and authority that we have. Everyone out in the world, rest of the world, has lost any type of respect that they have for our military because they know they can tease the military. The military can't react until they get permission.
Yeah.
And they know that the permission is not going to come from any of the politicians, Democrats or Republican.
Not in this administration, no. And not evidently in this Congress either. And it's a bad situation because we have shed a lot of blood over there. And this nonsense about we shouldn't have gone into Iraq in the first place. Oh, yes, we should have.
Did you see the girl that asked Jeb Bush that question? Did you see how upset she was when she was trying to ask the question?
That was, you talking about Megyn Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My gosh, was she like off the hook or what was wrong with her? I think she skipped her meds that day.
Well, it's even you see even amongst some of the Fox people, it was a mistake to go into Iraq. Yeah, there was never any weapons of mass destruction there. Yes, there were.
Yeah.
They were found. There were chemical caches found. And a lot of the weapons of mass destruction were found by our military, and they weren't allowed to tell the public. This is under the Bush administration.
Yep.
So there was something going on there, squirrely, and I still feel that the reason that every intelligence agency in the West was basically 100% sure he had the stuff is because the West gave him a lot of the stuff that he had.
Yep. And he'd used it on his own people.
And he'd used it on his own people. We knew he had it because we set him up.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to go in there and take it away because we couldn't let him have it anymore.
Well, it was classified, so that's why the public couldn't hear about it.
But see, they created this huge lie about Iraq, and that's what's still playing through. That was the underlying theme of that question, you see, was that there was the lie of Iraq. And now we know better, now we know it's a lie. So, of course, you wouldn't have gone in there, right? That's the undertone of that question, you see, and that's why she got a little upset when he didn't answer it. See, he actually, even though he misinterpreted the question, he actually answered it right.
Yeah.
He actually got it right the first time, oddly enough.
But that wouldn't buy him any votes.
No.
Right.
And so Mr. Wishy-Washy changed his tune.
Backed off.
And
he's
lost any respect I might have had for it.
But why go play the what if anyway?
That's my point.
Why would you sink yourself down to that level to play what if?
You see, the Republicans, the one who stands up and can turn those things on a dime on the interviewer or on the Democrat who makes the allegation and say, for instance, in this case, let's see, if I'd have known then what I knew now.
Yeah.
First of all, how in the hell would I have known then what I know now? Okay, that's physically, first of all, impossible, but I'll entertain the question. So, first of all, you've now put the interviewer as being a buffoon, or whoever said that, because that's a stupid idea to begin with. Okay, but now, well, up until Barack Obama, didn't get the status of forces agreement signed, the SOFA agreement, which Vice President Joe Biden guaranteed he would get signed, it was still a good idea because we did have a democratically elected government in Iraq. They were standing up. There was peace across the land, and things were getting back to normal, and we actually had defeated the enemy. But then this president made the decision not to continue that agreement with the Iraqis. Yes, this president made that. Make Obama the issue, not George W. Bush. Obama is the relevant issue right now, not George W. Bush. You know, what? Is there something about me that I can sit here? Is it because I'm not in the fray, that the pressure's not on me or something? Or is it just these guys are so squirrely they just don't get it?
Well, either that or the fact that you're just, like to be honest.
And
there's
brutally so. What's that?
The atmosphere in Washington is totally different to here.
Yeah.
And what they hear is from the public in Washington, which is all ultra left wing. And so you will never hear Washington blame Obama for anything.
Well, that's why it's up to the Republicans to set the record straight.
They don't have the backbone.
Kelly, I know it. Megyn Kelly actually gave them the opportunity to do that with that hypothetical question. And I don't know any one of them that's answered it satisfactorily. I suppose Ted Cruz more or less, but no.
But why even play?
Why even play that game?
Hindsight's 2020.
Yep,
That's right.
Hey,
all right.
Anybody else hungry? I can go for a pizza from Cafe Positano.
I could too. Yeah.
660, The Answer, 24.